Carmen Petrovic has arrived, baby.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Carmen Petrovic.
First ever WWE superstar to come from Bosnia, a member of the Canadian national karate team. Carmen Petrovic is perhaps the best striker in the women's division today. Ready to slice through her competition.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
And her opponent from Ohio, Ashley.
If you need to step away from the TV, I would do it before the bell rings for this match. It is gonna be a good one. Just look at the determination in her eyes. She is more than ready.
Time to get things started with Carmen Petrovic set for competition.
Swift, agile, and unrelenting, Carmen Petrovic is as lethal as they come in ring. However, for whatever reason, her peers have a habit of looking past her, which I consider truly unwise.
Yeah, Petrovic is a third-degree black belt in karate. She's a legit threat, so anyone looking past her will have to learn the hard way.
But I wouldn't want to be dealing with the superstar in the other corner. This is a superstar who has made her intentions very clear tonight. And I think she's more than ready to put her money where her mouth is.
Foot in the corner now.
Lifted up to the top turnbuckle.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move. She's going for the cover. She kicks out before one.
Going to have to do a lot more to keep her down right now.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Rolling neck snap.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
What a series of strikes from one of the most prolific strikers in the game. Oh, round and round we go. Oh, tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
She got put to the test there.
She's a bit banged up already, but nothing she cannot recover from.
Carmen just getting knocked around.
Carmen's on the wrong side of every exchange. Chaining attacks together.
Metal rope forearm on point.
There's the power and
driven down.
Taking things to the top rope.
taking flight. Got the knees up just in time.
Guys, we could be looking at the start of one of the all-time great sports entertainment rivalries.
Way to put the cart before the horse, Cole. Sure, there's potential here. There always is. But they're not exactly having to be ripped apart from each other yet.
Ooh.
Clothesline in the back of the neck. Look at the handstand elbow drop, and now the punishment continues. She turns it around with the reversal.
Able to slip out of that situation.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And slides back into the ring.
Rolling neck snap.
Ooh, tough hit going for the win. And she wins. That is a huge victory. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
The following is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining following the eliminations will be declared the winner and is for the WWE Women's Television Championship. Introducing the champion from Georgia, the WWE Women's Television Champion, Gigi.
I always say competing in that elimination chamber is like competing in hell. I know what all these superstars are about to go through. I just hope they just get out of this match without major injury. We know she's determined to stay on top. That title is on the line, and she's going to defend it by any means necessary.
The HBIC.
Always ready for a fight.
And introducing the challenger from Fontana, California, Michin.
Michin, a very resilient and determined competitor in the ring.
Yeah, she boasts a very diverse arsenal, mixing martial arts with street fight toughness.
And she's always ready to start or finish a fight.
We know she makes the most of every opportunity she gets, but this is her biggest one yet. Are we going to see a new champ tonight?
Tiffany Stratton is here.
And introducing the challenger from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Gentlemen, I wouldn't wish the pain of this structure on my worst enemy. Trust me, I've seen a few of them in this match before.
This is perhaps the biggest match of her career tonight. And for her, it's about much more than becoming champion. It's also about respect.
And introducing the challenger from Morocco, my reign in.
Harsh steel, unforgiving plexiglass, and 6 of the most hungry competitors in WWE. This Elimination Chamber is going to be brutal.
Could we be looking at a new champ tonight? She certainly thinks so.
And introducing the challenger, Bill I.E.
Obviously, there will only be one winner here, but my hat is off to every superstar bold enough, brave enough, and just a little bit crazy enough to even consider stepping foot in the Elimination Chamber. She has really elevated her game as of late, and she believes she has what it takes to walk away tonight as champion.
And introducing the challenger from Moscow, Russia,
Fellas, I've been looking forward to this match for a while. Mostly because I'm outside the Elimination Chamber and not in it.
As far as she's concerned, we are looking at a woman at the top of her game. The only thing missing to make her the complete package is that championship gold.
This Elimination Chamber match is now underway, and so the countdown begins to our first pod opening.
Every time that buzzer sounds, the complexion of this match is altered and the in-ring ferocity skyrockets. Even if there are some eliminations along the way, things are only going to get more and more intense inside that structure. Just snapped back to the ground now.
Put into place.
The ultimate sign of disrespect. Look at this. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. Facebuster!
She has no idea what's coming her way.
Oh, tossed aside.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Great wherewithal to dodge there. Twisting that left arm there, but a good old smack in the mouth breaks the hold.
Well, the power slam comes flying off the backside there.
And snapped down with an inverted DDT. Raking and
Just brutalizing her opponent here. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
And just like that, she gets out of dodge.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
From the top. Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber. Boom, slap.
Now we know what the 5 fingers say to the face.
Well, there she goes.
And it is Mitchell to enter the Elimination Chamber next.
How important is it to hold control of the match in the chamber?
You want to be the one controlling the energy in there and running the show. Maybe you can even orchestrate others to earn eliminations for you.
And heavy hands to follow. You can't get caught in a hailstorm. Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
And just look at how tight this grip is, and now it could only be a match. She's got it locked in. No, she doesn't. That was a great counter, and so simple. Uh-oh. German suplex released. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
The tried and true method to taking anyone down. Oh. Ooh.
Double knee fake. Will this be enough? Strong kick out there.
The ref didn't even get to 2.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Russian leg sweep. Oh, what a drop kick.
Got a hold of her.
Sit out power bomb. And look at from a back suplex.
Oh no, trapping the arm.
And she goes for the pin. She kicks out with authority.
She is not going down just yet. She wants to keep fighting.
It's time for Tiffany Stratton to join the party. Chaos just hit the chamber.
And that DDT, the cover, shoulders down. And she's not done yet.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Roundhouse kick on the mark. Oof! The disrespectful slap. Delivers the suplex.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Driven down face first.
Oh, we got a cover. She pops the shoulder up and one.
Deeper into the match now, and she clearly still has a lot left in the tank.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor.
Return fire for Michin. Spin kick. She got the shoulders down. Kicking out in time.
Incredibly close call, but she's still in this one. Somehow dodges out of the way.
This could do it. And she fights it off.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
And here we go. Nice sit-up powerbomb.
The challenger is not holding back. He's hungry to get into the chamber and get into the action.
One elimination down, but the end's not here. The pressure's only growing in the chamber.
Achilles lock. Stratton's in a jam here. Agony on her face as the hold tightens.
Is she the...
Can she do it here?
But who knows if the end is near, because we still have 4 more combatants inside the chamber.
Contact to the back of the neck.
All measured up. Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash.
Cloverleaf applied. This has got to hurt.
Look at the angle. It's nasty.
Ooh, she's out of it, guys.
Oh, belly-to-belly throw.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Super kick. That should do it right there. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
She's got serious grit. How did she manage to break that pin?
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Just stretching out the arm. Super kick.
Good night.
Going for it again. Nice sit-up powerbomb.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ. Gotta keep your head on the swivel now with just 3 superstars left in the chamber.
She's in her grasp. DDT.
Oh, she is raring to go here. Now the fun begins. From above.
And she quickly turned that around. German suplex released. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Michin just throwing out of the ring here.
This could do it.
Middle rope. A missile drop kick from the middle rope.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
The target's been acquired once more.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Oh, man. We might have a new champion.
We almost just... Michin has something in mind.
Michin with each defeat. Oh, she's going for it.
It all comes down to this. Our final 2 competitors inside the chamber. The war rages on. This battle yet to be settled.
These superstars are fighting back and forth for supremacy, for dominance. And this could still be anyone's match. Kick! Wards that off. What a response! Gets lifted into position. Michinoku driver!
Oh, meet me in the basement. I've got a foot to the face for you.
Full Nelson applied.
Nice buster! She's going for the cover! Retains the title! These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Women's Television Champion, Gigi.
She still holds the gold.
What a reassuring victory for her tonight. The champ proving why she's at the top once again. This is the woman who many declare the best luchadora in the world.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Haquin.
A meteoric rise for La Primera. Made her debut in October of 2024, won the North American title within 4 months. A month later, she was a double champion when she won the NXT Women's Championship. 2 months after that, she made her main roster debut. 3 months after that, she captured the Women's World Championship.
Not to mention how often she's gone viral thanks to the Devil's Kiss.
Oh, I know everyone wants to give Satan a smooch.
Excuse me, Wade?
Now, let's just focus back on this entrance, guys.
And her opponent from Marietta, Georgia, Bradley Rhodes.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
This is a pretty big match for her, and I'm sure she knows everyone is going to have their eyes glued on her.
And here is the bell, and here we go with Stephanie Vaquero.
What can I say about Stephanie Vaquero that I haven't already been said, man? She's an international sensation. All business and takes no prisoners inside that ring. Lovely murder.
Yeah, Stephanie Vaquero's reputation precedes her. Interactions inside the squared circle pretty much speak for themselves.
But she'll be contending with a woman who's had a groundswell of support as of late. A competitor who's going to use that outpouring to fuel her in this fight. Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock.
Oh. Wow, what a drop kick.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry. Suplex.
Stephanie Vaquero is going to set up that Devil's Kiss. Here we go.
Head first. Float over snap suplex. This beating is taking its toll on her.
Stephanie certainly put her best effort behind that move. Stephanie looking to embarrass her opponent.
Stephanie has picked up the pace.
Yeah, Vakir with a systematic attack.
Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on. Stephanie coming back into the ring.
Tick-tock. Got to get in that ring at some point.
His superstar seems to think otherwise. Go ahead and eat defeat. Cover.
Shoulders are down.
She gets a quick kick out there.
Incredible. She kicks out before the two at this point.
How humiliating. Just kicks to the face. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Bang! Crucial counter there. Great job anticipating Stephanie. Buster. And Stephanie has picked up the pace.
And Stephanie shows no sign of relenting.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match.
Oh! There's the Meteora! We've seen how things have started to boil over with them.
Yeah, Cole, I don't know where they plan on taking this, but from the looks of it, this thing's far from settled. Goes into the corner.
Stephanie with the counter. And that could be a first step towards Stephanie gaining control.
Stephanie was getting grinded down, but could have just started a quick turnaround here.
She's being unrelenting in her offense.
Yeah, she's letting loose with everything she's got.
Super kick! Gosh!
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT.
Evading.
With a midsection double underhook.
Oh, butterfly! Lung blower!
Good luck breathing after that.
There's your victor. Celebrating in the ring.
Well, what a heated rivalry this has been, and apparently it's not over yet. This ends when I say it ends.
I agree, Wade.
May have won the battle, but you did not win the war.
The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
The fearless Nikki Bella.
Introducing first, from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella.
Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
No, I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
A dancer, a manager, a certified superstar. She's done it all.
And from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler.
In all of WWE, there'll be no more dire of a situation than having to start off a War Games match where you'll soon be outnumbered.
But the cold hard truth is, she's going to quickly get overwhelmed in there. I don't know how long she can endure that.
Hopefully long enough for her first teammate to join the fray and even the odds.
This is going to be a big challenge for her, but I know she's more than ready for it.
War Games have now begun as these two teams pit their first combatants against one another.
And in these early minutes, it's all about survival. The true war doesn't even really begin until more superstars have entered the cage.
Oh, shoulder to the gut. Counters with an attack on Nikki. She just got flung all the way to the other ring. Using the hair to drag their opponent down. Oh, no. Look at this. And pulling the arms up and torturing their opponent.
Nikki holds her off.
Oof, whipping the neck. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Being placed in the corner here.
Oh, dear. This doesn't look good.
Alley-oop. Monkey flip.
Merciless kick to the back right there.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage.
Up high.
That's not what she was looking for.
Eager to get in there and turn the tide in their favor.
Lands a timely reversal.
And now it's time to take over on the battlefield.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
She goes flying into the opposite ring completely. What power!
And she got sent hard into the opposite ring.
Oh, the DDT delivered.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Thrown clear across both rings like she was a cricket ball.
What a forearm smash. Running senton.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Being carried around now.
Picked up and popped down.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here. One of the most unique matches any superstar will ever be a part of. How does that affect someone in there, Corey?
Well, Cole, it's hard to say. You really have to keep your head on a swivel in there. Not only because of the other team, but your own teammates might become a hindrance inside the cage. I think you have to really look out for yourself first and your teammates second.
Looking for something under the apron before entering. Sit out, slam.
She saw the damage her team was taking already and decided to add a bit of insurance here.
Rapid fire rights over and over. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. She's already coming in to even the odds, but she's looking for difference makers now.
Coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds.
Big boot.
That was a tough blow, and now she is bleeding from the wound.
control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Off the ropes already forming from the kendo shot. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. Boom! Left shot. Saved by a leg sweep there.
Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible.
Stepping into the war, coming to the much-needed aid of their War Games brethren.
And a rough landing, but she'll get some space in the other ring.
Drop kick. Just bashing them with that hammer. Bam! The sledgehammer connecting. Leg being manipulated with that maneuver.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg. Wow, spectacular tilt-a-row facebuster.
With that kendo stick. Counter after counter.
Flowing blood.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
Turn out the lights.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Uses the edge of the knee. Drop kick from behind. Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, what a quick answer.
And with this next entrant unleashed, the numbers game will vanish.
That's how you take an opponent down. What destruction we've seen. Neither woman will stop this onslaught.
They're locked in a heated battle of human chess, and we've got a front row seat. Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top, to the sky.
Stacy put a stop to that.
There's that good roundhouse kick. Nikki Bella looks.
What do we see? Keyboard.
That might be all Stacy needs.
This right here is how you get it done.
What a display of strength here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God. Face first.
And she's just been chucked into the least forgiving part of a horrible opponent in the air now.
Look at that 2.0. That can finish Keebler off.
We've got it.
Nikki Bella flexing her power. And down, rack attack 2.0.
But that put Nikki on top.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen.
She's not going straight in. She wants something from under the ring.
Half and half suplex. Lights out. Giving her team the numbers advantage and bringing a bit of backup into the ring.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. My goodness. Oh, did you hear that thud? And she had Stacy's number there. Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Giving her team the advantage, but she's looking for her own advantage now.
Smartly fetching some extra firepower. Now the numbers game just got even more dangerous.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
We are all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
Looking good. In this position.
Right to the esophagus.
Getting your feet here. Stumbling into the lion's den. Splat. A stop sign stopping at you for a change. Caught with the stop sign.
Wants to finish this.
New entrant about to...
Finish off Roxanne.
Oh, here they come. Coming to even those odds.
And as this match goes on, Thea is looking worse for wear.
A very determined Keebler right now, shifting into a new gear. Targeting the trachea.
See Thea Hayes. The hold is just getting tighter. She has to escape somehow, somewhere. She decides to just let go. Why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick?
Ooh, that could end Thea Hale right now.
Man, this place is...
You know, sets up on it up. You gotta go.
Rack attack 2.0.
Is it enough? Is it enough for Nikki?
With the steel.
A modified cloverleaf applied into a backbreaker. Fantastic.
Teamwork right there. Coming into it. This could be it.
She gets position in the corner.
Beautiful takedown for the victory. She kicks out with force.
She's still looking, taking on.
Oh, drop kick. Right on the money.
She sets it up. Cross face. Face.
This could result in a tap out. I don't know how much longer she can hold on here. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
Looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
My goodness, the human skeleton should have to endure a smash like that.
And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready.
Big boot. That could end Thea Hale right now.
She saves the match for her team. Meanwhile, we have Perez.
Textbook spinning. Stacy, she put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory. Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here are your winners, Nikki Bella, Thea Hale, Roxanne Perez, and Kay Miles.
A huge feather in the collective cap of the winning team, a moment they'll remember for a long time.
Leaving pieces of their body and soul in the ring, but the price is worth the transaction. They'll be dining out on this for years, and deservedly so.
The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission, exiting the cage results in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
A model superstar. And also a championship caliber superstar too.
Introducing first, from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxine Dupree.
War Games means checking all your limits at the door. It means going all out, showing no mercy. She looks ready to do just that.
But that doesn't change the fact it'll be pure chaos inside that cage. Having the advantage only does so much for you.
Yeah, numbers aside, you still need to be competing at the highest possible level to succeed in War Games.
This woman steals the show on many occasions, and I think she's planning on doing it again here.
In all of WWE, there'll be no more dire of a situation than having to start off a War Games match where you'll soon be outnumbered.
But the cold hard truth is, she's going to quickly get overwhelmed in there. I don't know how long she can endure that.
Hopefully long enough for her first teammate to join the fray and even the odds.
Such a determined look on her face. She knows this is a must-win match for her.
War Games, famously the brainchild of the great Dusty Rhodes. You have to wonder if these superstars are looking to honor his legacy in this match.
If you mean his legacy of punishment, then absolutely. Look, Dusty was no stranger to finding innovative ways to destroy his opponent, and he really broke the mold with this idea. I fully expect these superstars to push past every limit they have. Anything less is misunderstanding the assignment.
Hard landing. Impact from that knee. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Textbook snap suplex.
Dupree has the momentum against her here.
Maxine has to exhibit some resiliency now.
Bossman slam.
Obliterated that knee.
Caught with a lariat.
Oof, using the sharp point of the elbow.
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even. Full head of steam. She's just continuing to mount this offense.
She's seizing the moment and then some.
Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an edge in the match. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Entering the ring here, and odds are in their favor.
Looks like the nerves have settled a bit. Now these teams can keep their eyes on the long game.
Absolutely. This is where entrance order becomes incredibly important, especially during the stretches of a numbers disadvantage.
She gets out of there.
Face first. Dupree has the momentum against her here.
Maxine has to exhibit some resiliency now.
Right on the arm.
Got out of dodge that time.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, brutal forearm. She evades the attack.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
What a blistering kick right there, dog.
What a counter. Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant. Clothesline, so effective. Momentum's escaping her now.
She's just getting knocked around out there. Not a great showing right now.
Another warrior about to enter the fray, here to balance the scales. Maxine looking for the submission here.
Even the teams are looking at the ring for a little extra insurance. Oh, what a kick. Devastating kick.
Oh, just stomping the midsection here.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
She's not coming into battle without reinforcements, and her team will surely thank her for that.
But the leg trap shifts the hips and her weight. That allows her to be able to deliver close to the knee, and that'll break things up. Oh, what a headbutt. Dupree has the momentum against her here.
And Dupree is looking for a solution.
Oh, my God!
Sent straight onto that no-man's land between the two rings. She did not have a soft landing.
Oh, knee strike right there, man.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Breaking out of that cage, about to step straight into Raw.
Disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Officially tipping the scales in their team's favor. The war rages on.
Lands the elbow. Placing her in the corner. Fed shot echoing through the arena. Counter right when it was needed.
Oh, man, she must have grown wings the way she flew into the ring.
Able to parry that one.
Clothesline. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Oh, drop kick.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Taken down with a body slam. What a dive. Time is ticking away. Surely we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. Calculating the next move here.
Cage door opens and top
On the middle rope. Oh, a splash.
Maxine is out. That's it.
My hat is off to these ladies. This crowd is getting what they paid for and so much more.
Oh, this is unique. Cyclone suplex.
I don't know how you recover from that.
Setting up for something here. She just went catapulting across that gap and into the other ring. Russian leg sweep. Not done there. Rapid fire rights over and over. Oh! Well, all tangled up inside. No way! Good God! Inverted Frankenstein! And they just tossed him aside. Right to the kidneys from behind. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Forearm to the kidneys. offense. Looking to give her team an advantage in more ways than one.
And these two are absolutely blowing the roof off this place, as well as tearing each other apart. What a true battle of wills we are witnessing.
Giving each other everything they've got, and then some, having a match to remember, and it's not even over yet. From the middle rope. Oh, splash.
That's it. That's it.
The numbers advantage is clear as they enter the cage.
Following up their opponent. Wrists are trapped. Back into a cyclone suplex.
She's pulling out the big guns.
Off the ropes. Meanwhile, Ruka.
That's one of Ruka before.
And now it's all about to be evened up again. Here we go.
She's looking to end her here.
Hitting the mark hard with the elbow drop.
Costly error there.
There's no coming back after that maneuver. And she is stalking her opponent now. Only one.
Ruka. From the top. This arena has come unglued. You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match.
And is she? Yeah. It looks like she's bleeding now. Things are getting dicey for her.
Going for a submission now. Maxine applying it tight.
She's on jelly legs, but right now, that is the least of her problems.
She's going for the victory. And she breaks the count. Wow.
Slowly picking herself up, but she could be seconds from disaster.
Driven down hard.
Situating her in the ring corner right here.
She's vulnerable over the top turnbuckle. Ooh! Hurricane! Measuring it up one more time.
Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out. But flying.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Incoming! She countered that into her own offense.
She has that laser focus on her opponent here.
Here's Ruka into the cover for the win.
Actually finish things now.
And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
Here are your winners. Awesome Kong! Ruka, Tatum Paxley, and Sarah
Victory for this team, a bitter defeat for their opponents. This was a back-and-forth match. It was very exciting to watch.
What a war we just witnessed here. The best team won here tonight, and there's no denying that. They're going to be celebrating this win.
The following is a teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
This woman is ready to fight.
Introducing first, from Yamaguchi, Japan, Hana Hayabusa.
Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
Oh, I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
She's been chomping at the bit for this match for a while now. I know she's more than ready for this.
Oh, the man is in the building. Becky Lynch is here.
You got to give it to Becky Lynch, man. She captured the attention of the WWE Universe for years.
And from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
In all of WWE, there'll be no more dire of a situation than having to start off a War Games match where you'll soon be outnumbered.
But the cold hard truth is, she's going to quickly get overwhelmed in there. I don't know how long she can endure that.
Hopefully long enough for her first teammate to join the fray and even the odds.
She's such a talented competitor. Every one of her matches is better than the last.
There's the bell, and here we go. It's time for War Games.
These two are just warming things up, though. It only gets crazier from here as more combatants enter the fray.
Oh, and return fire from Lynch.
And she was just unceremoniously tossed over that other ring. The absolute disrespect.
From the hip there.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Brutal knee to the side of the face.
Well-placed kick. And saw what was coming there.
Breathtaking head scissor takedown.
And she's able to fight Lynch off. And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant right to the kidneys from behind. Becky can't stop this string of offense.
The man's got to figure something out.
Absolutely busting out of the holding cell and heading down fast.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Getting the advantage, but making a stop for a little insurance.
Giving her team the advantage, but she's looking for her own advantage now.
She's making sure her team has more than just the numbers advantage before heading into War Games.
She counters it. Liz showing up.
Double underhook. Sent into the armbar.
She's in tremendous pain here, but this War Games match has...
She fights her way out of the armbar.
And this new addition hits the ring. The disadvantage between teams becomes very real. And shot clear across the ring. I don't think you understand how much force it took to send her flying like that.
And you have to think there's a little more strategy coming into play at this point in the match.
For sure, and that strategy might need to come down to a minute detail. Not just who's competing at what time, but even the types of moves you use. All short-term decisions that will be key to long-term success.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant. Becky has lost any momentum here.
Becky's got to slow down this assault. Marching down to the ring now to even the playing field.
Splat. A stop sign stopping at you for a change.
Across the shoulders. Knee right to the face. German suplex. Becky connects. Scoop slam. And here we go. Climbing up the cage. Only back.
Becky Lynch up top.
Diamond leg drop from the top rope. And Zarya fends her off.
Whoa. She just chucked her over to the other ring.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0.
Heading into War Games now to give their team the upper hand.
Meteor!
She manages to...
Shining Wizard!
Isn't enough to put Bailey away.
Leaping into the ring, ready to lay down a whooping.
Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg. Pressing their foot right into the gut. It's gotta hurt. There it is. Reversal. Landing a big hit with that hammer. Psyching themselves up now.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Targeting the leg.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Stalking from above.
Flying. Crossbody.
Gets driven into the corner. Torturous focus on the leg in the corner.
Becky's got to find a way out of this dire situation. Look at this. The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
Deep into this match, and these women are still going strong.
Showing everyone just how much they want to hear.
Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Zarya lifts her opponents on the shoulder. There's that 5.
Can Zarya secure this now? And around we go. Driven down hard.
Taking the boots to them.
Smith with the 12-pound projectile into a clothesline.
sign stopping at you for a change.
That can make an opening for her.
Placing her against the turnbuckle here. These competitors might not have another match like this in their careers.
Looking for an incredible suplex. Oh, right to the gut.
The sharp cage opens, but now Lynch with all the momentum. Now up as well. She got it.
Lynch got her.
And Zarya powers her opponent up.
F5. Rhea went down in a heap. Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
I think this whole place is shaking right now.
They're literally tearing down the house. And she stonewalls Zarya.
Sending her over to the other ring, utilizing the unique surroundings.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
And Zarya channeling her energy here, busting into the ring. And now it's even. Now it's a fight.
Looking with the zoom. Shining wizard. Lynch is done. They only got one. Can that keep Becky down?
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Yeah, man. This might be the match of the...
Watch out.
Zarya.
Hell's over down.
Ripley with an emphatic statement. God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping her flesh.
War Games has officially begun.
Both teams complete. This match is officially started now.
Time for all that previous bedlam to look like child's play.
Boom, what impact.
And an elbow drop to follow.
Look at that insult to injury with that one. Boom, fights back.
Splat. A stop sign stopping at you for a change.
Face buster.
Bayley is reeling to her feet.
Put into the corner. What could be next? Disturbing impact.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Bayley set her opponent up. She's gonna go down.
Spike to the left point. This spells doom for Zarya. Jaw-shattering boot.
Tossed between the ring, and she's in a precarious position now.
Right to the face.
Bayley, time.
Becky Lynch. Deep shoulders up. She might have it. There it is, making sure her team stays in this one. Becky Lynch got it.
Here are your winners: Becky Lynch, Bayley, Rhea Ripley, and Martha Shawty.
So here we have our winners. They put it all on the line inside the cage and get to take home the glory today.
It's a rare privilege just to compete in a War Games match. So to win one must be an amazing feeling. Bravo to this team. It took incredible fortitude to get the job done tonight.
The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission, exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
The Pit Bull is here.
Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
War Games means checking all your limits at the door. It means going all out, showing no mercy. She looks ready to do just that.
But that doesn't change the fact it'll be pure chaos inside that cage. Having the advantage only does so much for you.
Yeah, numbers aside, you still need to be competing at the highest possible level to succeed in War Games.
The anticipation for this match has been excruciating for her, but now is the time to finally let loose.
Oh, yeah. It's getting hot in here, man.
From Miami, Florida, Lola Vice.
In all of WWE, there'll be no more dire of a situation than having to start off a War Games match where you'll soon be outnumbered.
But the cold hard truth is, she's going to quickly get overwhelmed in there. I don't know how long she can endure that.
Hopefully long enough for her first teammate to join the fray and even the odds.
Just listen to the reaction from the WWE Universe for her. I'm sure she's going to ride that energy into this one.
Looks like these two drew the short straws as they kick off this War Games match.
It might not be a disadvantage here, Cole. War Games is unlike any other match, and this might give them precious...
Trouble up on the top rope.
With an avalanche arm drag.
That wasn't just a move, that was a statement.
Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Sequence of reversals there.
She gets launched all the way to the other ring. She catches Lola with a counter.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. Focusing their attack on the arm with the arm wringer, and now attempting to chop down their opponent with a series of strikes.
Oh, simply devastating. Boom.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Right on the jaw.
Unleashed are looking to give their team the advantage now.
Exploder suplex.
Mounting their...
It retaliates with a counter.
And this new addition hits the ring. The disadvantage between teams becomes very real.
Just adding salt to the wound.
That's going to fire you up with anger. Lola turns that around.
Just sent her soaring through the air and over to the opposite ring. Simply brutal.
suplex.
What a way to shatter an arm.
Some more mind games.
Just continuing to punish their opponent. Kick in the midsection and now wrapping their opponent up, lifting the opponent up on their shoulders. War Games matches are just a different level of chaos. How could a team even begin to prepare for this?
Oh, I think there's plenty of room for strategy. Picking targets, identifying how you want to dismantle the opposing team, determining your order of attack. It's just like, well, planning for war.
And oh no, trying to lock this in. Vice just might be out of options here. And this has got to be some kind of insult to injury, being stuck in a submission like this.
Yeah, this is obviously not going to end.
And releasing her submission attempt. Step up Enziguri. Hoisted up high here. Down. Oh, so loud that hurt. She had that scouted. Meteora.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Oh, turned inside out. Absolutely fueled by adrenaline right now.
Oh, man.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. Man, what timing on that counter. The counter started and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. And now scaling the steel.
This is either madness or brilliance.
Incoming!
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
Set up in the corner now.
I guess she plans to add injury to insult when she comes in to join the fray.
She's looking to provide even more strength.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Submission's locked in, and not even a tap out here could save you.
Yeah, match isn't a fit. She releases the hold. Not really sure what she's thinking here.
Heading in with the numbers advantage and adding a little extra something, baby.
Oh, man. Through the cage and into the feeding frenzy.
Lola turns that around.
Lola escapes the attack.
Carrying in a jeopardizing position here. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Mind-bending athleticism flipping into a cutter.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. Here we go.
Beautiful. Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Great spot for Ivy here.
But then Device
Has Lola settled this?
She gets bounced into the corner. Oh, that's one of my all-time favorites.
Showing off their submission skills with an octopus stretch.
This submission is purely to mangle their opponent. Oh, this is unique. Oh, man, what a counter. Great escape.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very...
Are we about to see it?
Oh, that'll split you in half.
This is her chance. Will she seize the moment?
Kick to the midsection. Looking for the straight jacket.
Double knee backbreaker. Using the big guns. That has to do it.
Drop kick to the back.
Ascending the War Games cage. No idea what her plan can be.
She is totally locked on her target.
Take off. Managed to get out of harm's way, right? ABC, looking for the submission.
Locking in the Dragon Sleeper submission. Will they tap? The submission locked in. While it can't in the match yet, it can do some serious damage.
Yeah, and serious.
She releases the hold, ending the submission here.
Entering the ring here, and odds are in their favor.
She's trapped in the submission, but even if she punching her way out and breaks the hold.
The intensity in here is off the chart. They just keep going.
No one is giving up an inch of ground here. Oh, did you hear that? On a leg drop, bulldog. Driving the cage, but that makes
Absolutely no sense in this match.
trapping their opponent's arm. Ivy Niles setting up her opponent. And folks, this submission will not end things here. Not yet.
Yes, but it will ultimately make the strongest of...
And releases the hold. Maybe didn't have enough grip. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want to.
Just trying to pound her opponent into the ground even further. Counting down, a sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Breaking loose and marching down to tip the scales here.
Caught in a bad spot.
Sledgehammer in the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Just flashing her hardware here.
They're not going to.
Shaking impact right there.
Just look at the pain on her face, struggling under this submission.
Yeah, Cole, but War Games has not officially started, so it...
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want to.
Right in the gut. Ouch! These superstars have given a superhuman effort tonight, shattering the limits of what we thought was possible.
Absolutely. Breaking new ground and leaving shoulders on the floor. And just like that, this trap in the arm. Breaks the submission, and they're still in this. Down they go. What a move. Catches the kick. Ooh, huge club. She's found an opening. Down with a suplex. Step there. Gonna follow it up with a... Oh, my goodness. That's it.
My God, she will be pulling out splinters all night long.
Jordan with an elbow to the face. Kalani now got head up top. Moonsault.
Does that put Kalani out on top?
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Ascending the War Games cage. No idea what her plan could be.
Kicks into the cage, ready to do something high risk.
This is really all. No. This is it. This is
Hit now. Price has got to get out of it. Stops the count, keeping this match alive.
Sharp knee rocks her.
Come on. And the count stopped short of 2.
Truly taking the concept of a fight for
305
But then Device.
has long settled this.
She breaks the ref's count.
Cage down. This could be all the can right here.
Shoulders up before 2.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it. She's coming to, and she's not gonna like what comes next. Sword. You know, she's thinking she can end it all here. 305. Has Lola settled this?
Great job anticipating Ivy.
this entire match has been a highlight-reel moment. What a night for these competitors.
Just incredible. She's got her pin. This might be the end.
feeling like it's over.
Let the
Serves her home. Tiger suplex.
Display of power here. Into a chicken wing. Face buster.
She can do it here.
But now to Jordan. Into an SOS.
Morgan feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Liv Morgan gonna set it up. 201.
With a 2-1 face breaker.
What a blow.
Read that one. Continuing to punish their opponent. Kick to the midsection. Now wrapping their opponent up, lifting the opponent on their shoulders. Oh, wow, look at this torture rack. How agonizing. Wrenching in the submission even tighter. We could see with the greatest of ease. She's fighting to get back up. She releases the hold, ending the submission.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Using every ounce of power behind that move.
Agonizing pain. Beckoned inside to this submission.
Struggling against the hold, trying to give the...
And releasing her submission attempt. Wait a second. Checking things off. Cover. This could be it.
Here are your winners. Ivy Nile, Lee, Yasmin, Lee, Megan, Bay, and Kalani Jordan.
After a predictably hard-fought War Games match, here are our winners.
All's fair in love and war, and we just witnessed that in real time here.